I'm talking about you, crockpot. Lubricant ground across the road so that Christoph Happy Homebrew Wednesday! Alrighty, awesome stuff. Okay, what to say today? There's lots happening. Let's get out of the light because the light shines on my forehead, makes it bright. What has been happening? sjporr. Whoop, get this angled at the right spot to start off with. sjporr experiment. We've finished. Well, we haven't finished the experiment. We've finished the people. Let me mount this up here properly so it doesn't move. Oh. Was it recording? Oh, yeah, it was. The sjporr experiment, we have our numbers. We hit 18 today. So, Stephen, we got 18 people. We're going to have to change the title of it over here to New Zealand and 1 Aussie. Because unfortunately, Gash Slug had to pull out. So he pulled out today. So that's a bit sad, but we still have 1 Australian, just to counterbalance all the rest of us Kiwi buggers with this experiment. Right, I have my ingredients. So I've got my ingredients over here. Sneak peek, I'm not going to tell you what's in the recipe. Gash Slug, shut the hell up. Okay, I've told you and I've told SJ. Don't tell anybody else. So, here's my grains. The grains today, I've got that one. I won't tell you how much in that one. I've got this one here. I've got big grain here, big grain here. I've got another little grain here. There's another one hiding underneath here somewhere. There's a little thing of powder. Interesting. Right, I'm going to test this powder right now. The hops are in this fridge. The yeast is still at work, so I'm ready to brew. Even got some yeast nutrient. Good stuff. But, here we go. I'm going to try out my secret ingredient. Now, I'm going to try it with a beer that I brewed a while ago. Just a little pinch. I just want to get a flavour for it. So, set the camera up. Alrighty. Totally sterilised screwdriver, and you're going to take not much. Where are we? Not much. Focus on that. It's only a little tiny bit. Ding. And let's pour it. Once again, back with my hygienically sterilised screwdriver. Just to mix in this secret ingredient. And I'm back. Okay, it's a bit heady. It's a little bit of a vigorous pour, and it had some foreign stuff added into it. But basically, this is an 18 years old. 18 years old. Fuck. It was brewed before I started brewing. No, this is an 18-month-old Old Peculiar. That's in the glass, and I've added just a pinch of the secret ingredient that's going to go in my sjporr beer, just to see what it tastes like in this. That wasn't speed, no. Got to trim my mo. Oh, shit. Yeah, no. Now this beer is a pretty heavy, strong beer as it is, so that's why I wanted to test it in this heavy beer, just to see how its flavour profile came out. I can smell it on the beer. I can taste it too. This beer's going to be bloody good. I'm looking forward to doing this brew. But that's it, I'm not going to say anymore. Now what has been happening? I wrote some notes. The best thing about writing notes is that you remember shit. The worst thing about writing notes is using your iPhone and using the dictation. Because while I was driving, or while I was parked at traffic lights, I started my notes up and I decided to dictate something because it was just popped into my head so that I could remember it when I got home instead of typing, because you can't type while you're driving, so I dictate it. So anyway, my dictation reads as this. I'm talking about you, crockpot. Lubricant ground across the road so that Christoph. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what I was trying to think or what I was trying to say. It just translated it totally different. I'm talking about you, crockpot. Look, see? God. So that's a thought lost. Never trust dictation on an iPhone. Okay, what else has been happening? We have a wet boil test. Mainly what I'm trying to do is run boiling water through everything in the system. Make sure there's no leaks anywhere, make sure it has a good cycle through and clean out of anything that's sitting there, and then flush it all out, run sanitizer clean through, and then do a virgin brew. We're doing a big boil test at the moment. So my HLT, I'm boiling it, hence why it's going high alarm, because it's going over the 50 degrees that I normally keep my HLT at. So it's nearly up to boiling point, which is awesome. I've also got some water in the kettle, which I'm going to bring up to boil. So at the moment I'm pulling nearly 29 amps. Here we are. We've got water running through our tubes. We have hot boiling water coming into here. We have the heat exchanger set to 100 degrees. So I have underlet into the mash tun, and now I'm pumping straight out of the HLT. So it's going straight out into the pump, it's bypassing there and going up and through the heat exchanger and spitting out the top. There we go, we've got some steamy stuff happening there. It's, oh look at that, it's like one of those romantic movies. Oh, awesome stuff. Let's turn off HLT now and turn this on. Oh, which way? That way? Oh, that way. And that's just reticulating, that's sucking it out of the HLT now. Sorry, sucking it out of the mash tun and reticulating it through. Cool little bubbles here. That's why I wanted polycarbonate tube, because you can see the race and the flow of the water. Look at it. That's neat. Oh, it's getting hot. So now we've got full power on the kettle. Oh, got to remember to stop doing that. Here's an unexpected bonus. This water level here is my water level on my kettle. So if I turn on my valves, I've got a sight glass sitting over here. Awesome stuff. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put a sight glass on the kettle, but I just thought, oh, that's cool. Right. All these things that you learn with fluid dynamics. Anyway, this week, as of today, was the first day of hopstock in Wellington, the craft beer capital of New Zealand. Yeah, anyway, hopstock is to celebrate the hop harvest. And we have 12 craft pubs in Wellington that are celebrating hopstock, and there are 8 specially brewed green hop beers on at all these different craft pubs, and there's a little passport that you can go around. So over the next 3 days you can go and you can try all these green hop beers that have been produced. I'm going to be doing it on Friday. It's a team building exercise for work apparently. Anyway, cheers. Have yourself another one. Oh, I can smell that secret ingredient. Yum.